Welcome, truth seekers. We are back on our channel, revealing the dirty little secrets behind fiction and look fancy world of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Welcome back ladies and gentlemen. Today, we have some juicy gossip to share, so gather around and lend us your ears. Here, we dish the dirt on everyone's favorite royal foot-in-mouth troublemaker, otherwise known as Prince Harry. So let's get into this crazy saga. However, before we plunge into the murky waters of this tell-all, be sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications if you haven't already. Because you won't want to miss what's super secret behind-the-scenes explosive revelations we have coming for you. That's when our little bell-capped prince figured he'd be parading down the red carpet again next month at the ESPY Awards in LA. You know, those real good sports awards where actual athletes are given prizes for what they do. Harry was waiting to collect a gong on behalf of his Invictus Foundation charity. But guess what? So it appears that the ESPYs decided he had to go. Harry has indeed been banned, folks. That is simply ripe for irony. Let us dive on into it because the well of this case runs deeper than Harry's stacked ghost-ridden memoir. Harry was scheduled to earn the Pat Tillman Award, one of sport's highest honors given to those who have a strong sporting tie and have been an apparent force for good. Previous winners have been real-life heroes such as Marcus Rashford for his tireless work over the pandemic providing meals to hungry children. But today, it appears the bar is so very low that you get anointed a saint for producing some charity sports event in benefit of veterans. I mean, let's be real here, what has Prince Harry done to deserve that honorific title? Yes, he is a veteran of the armed forces and that's commendable, but so are many others who would never think to use it as an actual shield against criticism. As commendable as the Invictus Games may be, Harry is not actually helping disabled veterans recover. He comes, waves at the cameras and delivers a prepared speech or someone else's work, then flies off to his next pity party. But the real plot twist here, folks. The ESPYs had the nerve to announce Harry as a special honoree before taking back the award. Do you know what a mess Montecito is right now? I am sure that Meghan is scrambling to get an interview a la mode with Oprah. Some of you will undoubtedly say, but the Invictus Games are for a good cause. Sure, I acknowledge that. Sure, Harry is no Snow White. This is a guy that is coming out with messages of victimhood while sucking up any other attention he can get his hands on. He dropped his royal duties within a heartbeat just to have a deal with Netflix. But, he wants all of the perks and glorification that come with being a royal. It feels like only yesterday that Harry was flying to London for the Invictus anniversary event. He tried to cast it as an act of reconciliation with his family. But the fact is otherwise. However, backpedaling aside, that was just the PR spin he used to remind everyone, don't forget about me. And when his father, provides governance for the actual country, couldn't make time to chit-chat with his wayward son. Oh, the drama. The sense of betrayal. Get the tissue box ready. That is really what ticks me the most about this entire ESPY mess. Frankly, Harry was just an introduction away from sitting in a room full of actual athletes and celebrated people who have truly earned their accolades. These are folks who have worked tirelessly at what they do, fucking crushed it time and time again despite the odds stacked against them, all while not force-feeding inspiration down our throats. You can go fuck yourself, Prince Harry, and act like you made a gold medal for whinging instead. This is, after all, the same person who complained about his genetic battles whilst living in a $14 million mansion. Oh, the one who preaches privacy yet auctions every single intimacy regarding her family for top dollar. Let not the children be bespake, but easily shows his lets when it suits him. Or maybe, just maybe, the folks at ESPY have now noticed that all of this is a bit hypocritical. Maybe they noticed that giving Harry an award would ruin the credibility of all other hard-working athletes and genuine philanthropists around the globe. Or maybe, they grew tired of his constant wailing and just ended it. At this point, who cares what the Secretary of Defense said at a meeting 3 months ago or with whom her husband spoke by phone before that meeting, but regardless, however overdue it is for someone to finally call bullshit on the Harry and Meghan show. These people have been coasting on their titles and war stories for entirely too long. Fair enough, you want to disengage from the royal family, be my guest, but no having your cake and eating it too. The Sussex supporters must be rallying up to save their beloved prince already. Thing is, he hasn't, not nearly as much as they believe him to have done. We can talk the "he's brave 'cause he told his truth" shit, but come on. The courageous thing to do is support your family and country when things get tough, not hightail it off in California causing trouble miles away. But, let's talk about this truth for a second. Once that's done, Harry seems just about ready to flip his story almost as quickly as he does his haircut. He's regaling 1 minute about his beloved grandmother, another expressing the desire to protect her. The next, he was narrowly running from the earth while spending all of their dirty secrets simply to earn a buck. He says he wants a reconciliation, but every word seems to increase the distance between him and the firm. That is almost sad when you think about it. This is a man who has had every conceivable advantage, wealth, born into privilege, loving family. And for what? An opportunity to cast himself as a martyr on the world stage? Overreaching to become American famous? Something that he fails to achieve in his misguided effort of breaking a disturbing loop for the future of his children. But you know what? I am wise to the victim act now, and it seems like so are the ESPYs. Am I wrong, or it is a warning beef? A warning from the universe to Harry: enough technology, you can't go on both sides of the equation, privacy and then simultaneously every red carpet and picture-perfect moment. Because, let's be real, this ESPY snub is probably just the beginning. When will other organizations start to see that Harry just comes with too much controversy? Perhaps the crowd will get bored of seeing the same spectacle again and again. So even Netflix and Spotify will stop for fill in the blank? When do those floodgates close? Honestly, of one thing we can be sure, I almost feel as though a debt of gratitude should go to none other in this case than Harry. Why resort to drama when the ducal soaperative of Sussex just keeps producing results? We watch in anticipation and horror, like a train wreck happening very slowly that we just cannot look away from. But to our prince, I have some unsolicited advice: let this be your failure and make something of it. Maybe it's time to look in the mirror and consider whether that is a legacy you want. Is that how you want your former royal ass to be remembered, whinging about living life at the apex of society, instead of just basking in it? Perhaps you want to make real change in the world without needing applause all the time? You see, as the audience of your show, Harry, and let me tell you that this world is getting a bit tired to sit through it. War, poverty, or climate change are huge issues, and your family drama makes a lot to you, but in comparison it is insignificant. You wanted to break out of the royal fishbowl? So here you go, your wish is my command. However, it meant that you would no longer receive the entitlements and admiration of the majority. Here's the rewritten text. Okay, so here is my prediction, folks. This is only the tip of the ESPY's blacklisting. Harry and Meghan will increasingly become personae non grata to multiple organizations. Their invitation cash will run out, deals along with it, and before long they'll wonder why their phones aren't ringing. Or maybe, this is what they need, some time away from the limelight to reflect and find out who they are without titles or drama. It looks more like two ships passing in the night, rudderless and trying to establish relevancy each on its own terms in a rapidly changing world. But who am I to say? A critic simply calling it as I see it. The karma that is striking Prince Harry. The ESPYs served him the dish of payback, and in fact, it tastes good. What do y'all think, readers? Is this finally curtains for him in America, or is our anti-hero going to stretch his redemption tale out a little bit longer? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to like plus subscribe for more insider takes on all things celeb. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such interesting stories and exclusive revelations. For the latest updates on the royal realm, be sure to follow Royal Central on Twitter and like our Facebook page. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, we'll be here with more royal family drama later. See you soon.